Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your 2023 reading, and happy 2023 because we're already in it. But let's get right into it. We're going to start with some shells to see what is your big theme of the year. So I do want to start with this one because this is my universe shell. So this means that you're really guided and supported this year. I really feel like there could be like even some synchronicities and blessings, some manifestations coming through. And it's actually interesting because I was just flipping the deck, and bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle is this manifestation. So you could really be manifesting something amazing. You are aligned with something that you have been trying to get into your life. You are aligned with it, and now you're able to achieve it and to bring it into your life and to make it happen. I also feel like there is some, especially with these two, there is some like balance being created, and with this shell here of self-care and self-love and routines and all that, you could be finding some balance in those routines. So perhaps like sticking around with routines, sticking around with good, healthy habits, maybe even having some balance in like work-life balance. I feel like that is also coming through. And I'm also hearing food. So maybe you've been, not necessarily that you've been, for some of you maybe, but not necessarily that you've been having a little bit of trouble with food and with eating healthy or something like that. But I feel like you're, with maybe you've been a bit into workaholism, and it's like you're finding the balance not only in that work-life environment, but also in this like allowing your body to be there, allowing your body to rest, allowing yourself to eat food, because me being a Virgo, I can relate to that. Sometimes I kind of I'm working and I forget to eat, and I feel like if you've been struggling with that as well, I feel like that is being cleared up, and you're really like prioritizing food and you're prioritizing your body and your health. Another thing that I'm picking up on here, which is really beautiful, we have this really dark energy that you're coming out of. That is what the shell means. You're coming out of it, and then we have this purity shell. So you this could be talking about like you coming out of karmic cycles, of tough situations, whatever they are, whether they are in love, in family environment, in work situations, whatever it is. You're coming out of those cycles. You're coming out of a difficult place, and you're really getting into this like very pure and again aligned. I just feel like your vibration is rising really high. You could be high vibe. You could be like shining and glowing, and I really feel like people are noticing that about you, and the universe is certainly noticing that about you. And that's probably why you're receiving these manifestations. And yeah, so let's get here into your blessings and see what we have. I do want to mention that if you want to dive deeper into career and into love, into self-care, what needs healing and blessings, I do have some pick a cards around that on the Bird's Nest Tarot, okay? So definitely go check them out. But let's see here. We actually have 2 months card. So we have March and May. So maybe this time period could be very significant for these blessings to come through. The beginning of spring. Well, essentially pretty much all spring. But we also have dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Could it be that type of pleasure? Maybe. We also have cool, get back to the basics. That's beautiful. So I really feel like with this cool, there's this thing of like you're getting back to the basics when it comes to your like work-life balance. And I really feel like I'm hearing you're finding your mojo back. So maybe even your motivation has been a little bit off and has been a little bit tricky and complicated for you to connect with it and for you to, push through. Maybe it's not a matter of like the motivation not being there. It's just maybe you've been really exhausted and really tired, and it's like, okay, let's slow it down a little bit and let's bring it back to ourselves, and let's bring it back to a balance and see where we can kind of shape things up and kind of reframe things so we can move in the better direction. And I really feel like this is something that is really helping you. So if you can kind of, reassess, especially while Mercury is in retrograde, which is until the, I want to say 12th, but I actually think that is Mars. And then Mercury, I think it is the 18th. So, majority of January, Mars and Mercury are still going to be in retrograde. So it is good, a very good time for you to reassess your routines, for you to reassess your career, for you to reassess how you're, moving things along. What are the adjustments that you need? And I feel like that is going to help you a lot to get back on track. And I feel like that is what essentially the blessing is. You're getting back on track. I also feel like when it comes to this, like pleasure with a close friend, this close friend could definitely be like born in these months. But it almost feels like you're getting back to the basics with this close friend. So it's almost like you've built a friendship, you've built something amazing, but now could it be like leading to more? And it's like, okay, we kind of need to talk this through. We kind of need to go back to the basics and make something happen here. And so it's like you're no longer looking at the relationship from a friend perspective. You could be looking at it from a, you know, let's start dating. Let's actually go on a date and officialize this thing. So that could also be happening. I also feel like with this pleasure with a close friend, it is giving me a vibe of vacation. And this could be like a long distance friend. So it's like you go and spend a few, well, I was actually going to say a few months. So maybe that resonates for some of you. But you do go and spend a little time with that friend. And I do feel like it is going to be amazing. You're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see here. Woo. What do we have for your career? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I love this. All right, so for some of you, I do want to mention that we have here music, so take that as a confirmation if it resonates. But I feel like it's essentially one thing that I'm hearing, and it kind of correlates really nicely with that self-care shell, which is, I feel like music, it's really going to help you to reframe your mindset and to reframe the way you're viewing things and how your vibration shifts. Okay, so really pay attention to the music you're listening to this year, because I really feel like they have a powerful way to shape your environment, to shape yourself and your manifestation, so and your vibration. And that in hand leads to that manifestation. So for example, let's say you want to manifest a lot of money, definitely listen to songs that have that money energy, you know, like I'm rich and I'm really powerful, I'm a CEO, you know. Try to look into those types of songs, because they are really going to have a lot of impact on you. Same thing when it comes to motivation and energy. What is her name? I think it's Tyla something. She's like the self-care, good, positive vibes music queen. I've been listening a lot to Blueprint by her. Tyla Jane, that's who she is. So just a little recommendation, you may really enjoy it. But yeah, also subliminals could be very powerful for you, but especially when it comes to career, I guess. But yeah, so we have over here new beginnings and wish wisely. So there we go, wish wisely. A freaking manifestation is definitely coming through. It even says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So there's really this energy of you're not only manifesting, you're taking action, you're doing it. And I feel like you have been doing this, but it's almost like you're finally understanding that you are on the right path. You're finally understanding that the universe has your back, that you are achieving it, that you are making it happen, you know. I feel like you're really, like, I feel like that's also what this get back to the basics is, that we talked about. It's like you're getting your mojo back, not only in a sense of motivation, but in a sense of, I know I'm doing it right. Okay, I'm doing something right. You know, I feel like your confidence also gets a little boost. So that's really good. And some of these manifestations could definitely relate to some new beginnings. So let's see where we go with this. And let's see. Let's pull some tarot to get some more information. Ooh, okay. So we have 6 of Cups with the Ace of Swords picking through here. And with this 3 of Swords, I feel like you're finally understanding why something perhaps didn't happen in the past, or you're being able to utilize those things that didn't happen in a better way. I feel like you're understanding, it's that thing of the reassessing, right? You're being very honest with yourself. Okay, this is working, this is not working, this is where I need to focus, this is where I don't need to focus, and where I'm kind of just wasting time. I feel like there's a little bit of that energy here as well. It's like you could be doing not useless work, but you could be doing meaningless work, perhaps working on tasks that could be delegated to someone else, or just working on tasks that don't really, you know, give you a lot of profit, that don't give you a lot of return in whatever way that is, you know. But I feel like you're investing in the right things. I also feel like there's something about your inner child, and that actually pairs up really well with this Ace of Wands, because I feel like it's like you're letting your inner child shine. And if I'm not, yeah, there's even like a little baby here in the New Beginnings card. So it's almost like you're letting your inner child take control here, and you're finally, it's that thing, you're finally understanding what makes you happy, what makes you tickle, what makes you, you know, motivated and excited, and even the things that, you know, it's just, you have to work, it's hard work that you need to do. I feel like even those things, you're having this really clear notion of it's going to lead this way, and my inner child is going to be so happy in the end, so it's worth it. You know, it's hard work that is worth it. And I feel like in the past, you may have been in this place of putting in the hard work. I don't know, I almost see this as like putting in the hard work in a career that wasn't really for you, in a job that wasn't really your thing, and maybe you're actually being able to turn your passion into something solid, into a long-term, full-time thing, you know? But I just feel like this year, you're definitely connecting with what makes you feel good, and that is very, very nice. So we also have the Hanged Man. I'm hearing your procrastination is clearing up, and this could also be related with the opposites, like your workaholism is clearing up. It's like you're really finding that balance with the Hanged Man here. And I also feel like this Hanged Man is talking about that thing of like clear path, you understanding where you're going, you understanding that you are on the right path and what you need to do. There's really this sense of alignment, which is really, really beautiful. So the King of Cups also wants to come through. So you're definitely, you know, you're just using your career from your heart, and you're really loving what you're doing. And with this Hierophant, it's like you're really creating good, solid things. I also feel like you're breaking a little bit the routine and perhaps allowing a bit more creativity and fun energy to come through in whatever way you can do that. You know, sometimes it's just about a hobby, sometimes it's just it's about a side hustle, but I really feel like you're making the time for fun. You're making the time to be there with yourself and to make sure that you're investing the right energy in the right place. We also have the World and the Queen of Pentacles here. I see this has humble prosperity, because I feel like you are getting money. I mean, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so yeah. But I feel like you are getting money, but it's very humble money. It's like you get it and you're just like, oh, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for, you know, allowing me to be here. Thank you for, especially if this is like a side hustle or something creative, something that you're passionate about. You're just like, oh, I'm so happy to do this and to be able to be, you know, to receive money from it. And I really feel like you're going to be so joyful and so happy from it. And I also feel like you could be receiving like a good solid amount of money, but you're quiet about it. You know, you're not gloating. You're not like over there just telling everyone, oh, I won the lottery. No, you're just, you know, staying in your little corner and really committing to yourself. But it's this thing of like, it does feel like your hard work has paid off. And I feel like with this World, it's definitely talking about that thing of like getting your mojo back and finishing a cycle where you were perhaps feeling a bit down and you were feeling like all the work that you were doing wasn't taking you anywhere. I feel like in this year, you're definitely seeing, okay, I've got this. You know, I really feel like you're getting your confidence and your excitement back. So we also have Bloom here for advice, attract more than butterflies. We have Present, journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Yeah, I really feel like you're just focusing so much on fun. You're focusing so much on, I'm also hearing death. So, and not in a sense of like, oh, you're gonna die. In a sense of, it's like life is too short. I really feel like you could be a little bit in that MO, you know, this year. It's like, life is too short, man, let's just enjoy it and let's just have fun with it. And I really feel like you're like not focusing too much on the past and what didn't work. You're using it as a growing experience, and the future you're using it as motivation of where it could go. And at the same time, you're staying so present and so focused on what you're doing now and having fun with it that you're definitely blooming. And that way you're definitely attracting more than butterflies. But we also have Dream, have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. I'm hearing you're writing your own book. Well, maybe literally, but I was seeing it more as you're writing your story. You know, you're writing your life. You're shaping it up as you want it to be. You're really creating your dream life. So congrats. You're definitely doing that, okay? I guess your guides kind of want to give you a little encouragement. Yeah, dare, take a risk and fly towards those new opportunities. I don't see this as like opportunities coming to you. I feel like you're coming to the opportunities. So it could be, again, you're turning a side hustle into something else. It does come from you, right? I don't really see this as a promotion or someone offering you something. It's like even if that happens, it's like you put yourself out there. So let's say it's that thing of the music. First you have to send your music to someone, and then that person comes back. It's that thing of like taking the practical steps. And I feel like you're not in this place of, oh, you know, this manager or this label record is going to find me on Instagram and they're going to reach out. No, you're reaching out to people, you're making things happen, you're doing it, you know, and that is definitely going to have a really good return. And we also have courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Yeah, I feel like sometimes throughout the year, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, that self-worth and perhaps doubting yourself could come through a little bit. That's where the mindsets and the songs, you know, the good vibes come through. I feel like it is going to be really important, okay? So, let's see here. For love, what do we have for my Virgos for love? And with that thing of the self-worth and everything, I feel like they are phases, you know? I don't think that this is something that, it's part of the healing process. I don't think it's something that you haven't healed. It's something that you have healed, but sometimes there's just still a little trigger, there's still a little something that you may need to look through. But I feel like overall you're having a lot of fun and you're just allowing yourself to enjoy and to be there, okay? So, let's see here what we have. We have passion and pay attention to the red flags. Interesting, which is kind of giving me a little bit of player vibe. But we were talking about like pleasure with a close friend, and that being in a more sexual way. I kind of feel that, I mean, that could definitely be a possibility because friends with benefits also came to mind. But there is something around like, first of all, don't settle for just passion. If you want something more, you can have that. But I also feel like there is this thing of this person may be here for a reason, and try to find out what the reason is. But I definitely feel like with this passion and pay attention to the red flags, I'm also getting like, how are you attracting this type of energy? You know, what are your beliefs? Maybe it's a belief around like, oh, I don't deserve love. People always see me just for my body. Like, pay attention to those beliefs and pay attention to what you're telling yourself and how you may be attracting this type of energy. And if you are actually settling for that type of energy, if you indulge in this, then you are settling and you're sending a signal to the universe like, hey, this is what I want. And so you receive more of this. And I also feel like there's something here around, I don't know, because like here at the bottom of the deck, there is this energy of like religious factors, forgiving and learning. So again, you could already be connecting with this person here. Maybe it's a friends with benefits or someone you're really attracted to. And it's like, you both may think that it's unrequited love, but I actually feel like it may not be. This could be for some of you, because this could be the one, this could be someone completely different once you start settling. But yeah, let's see where we go with this. I'm curious. Let's see, what do we have for love for my Virgos? Okay, so we definitely have someone from the past here. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, someone that walked away. They could have been very deceptive in the past. I feel like they were kind of showing up as, oh, I'm your wish fulfilled, but I feel like they lacked something. And maybe it's just a matter of, you know, the timing wasn't right. Oh no, it was definitely karmic. But this person is coming back. It could be a Libra, it doesn't have to be. But I definitely feel like this person, their energy could still be around you, even if they don't come back physically. They could come back in terms of energy. And I feel like that is something for you to clear up. But with the 8 of Wands, there could definitely be some communication here. It could just be that you're communicating with someone and you were afraid of that pattern repeating itself, of that thing happening again, you know? On the other hand, I do also see you, like, you could be meeting, if you're single, has a Pringle, you could be meeting someone through career, well, maybe through career, but you could be meeting someone through, oh yeah, and the 10 of Pentacles is wanting to peak, so, to peak out, so it could definitely be through career for some of you, but with the 8 of Cups here, it could definitely be talking about that vacation, or that time that you're spending at someone's house, and you kind of meet this person and things just start flowing. I feel like this could be the one energy, this type of beautiful love that you're attracting in 2023. It does feel very light, very smooth sailing. You know, it's not complicated. It's not full of drama, full of toxicity. You know, I feel like it's very, very, very light. And it could be that thing. You're starting off as friends, and then it just kind of leads to something else, and you're starting from the basics again. But I definitely see communication flowing here. And again, I do get the feeling of that past person coming back. But I also feel like if you're already in a relationship, you could be going on like a weekend getaway. or something like that. Woo. All right, so we have the moon and the devil. Yeah. So I am picking up on two things. I am picking up on like someone from your work, or somebody, again, you may meet through work. I feel like they have a crush on you. They're not telling you, but they're actually like a soulmate, a beautiful soulmate. That can lead to this. Look at this, Queen and King of Cups. Ooh, we love this. This is the perfect match, and lots of love, lots of happiness here as well. Look at that sun. And it's like you're finally being able to move on from this past toxic person and to create something good. I feel like this person is like taking no time to, you know, be with you. This could be a water sign. We also have Gemini, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have all of them here. And we also have Taurus. We have Gemini, Leo. For the past person, I am picking up on like, we have Capricorn and Libra coming through. But yeah. And I do feel like this person is like super shy around like communicating their feelings to you, but it's definitely leading to a commitment, okay? This could also be someone like, you know, if you're already in a committed relationship, this could definitely be about perhaps someone wanting to propose to you, whether it is proposing an engagement, proposing a child, you know, the idea of a child, proposing the idea of moving in together. I feel like that person could be really nervous and could think that, oh, like nothing is happening here, like, you know, Virgo doesn't want that, but I do feel like you do, and I kind of feel like things are going to be a bit hidden, and that could cause a few conflicts between the two, but I feel like eventually it would just come out to light. But again, with the devil here, I do feel like you have someone lurking. I feel like you have someone, like, be careful about your social media. That is something that is coming through. Not in the sense of like, be careful that you're in danger, but you could be having like an ex with a fake account spying on your social media, that type of vibe, you know? So just be conscious, because I feel like this person is still around you. But again, with this is the devil in reverse, you're getting out of this toxic situation. So, and you're really finding, or at least connecting with this really pure energy, okay? So we have crossroads coming through. We also have, oopsie, ghost, mixed signals, blocked avoidance. Interesting. I also feel like there's, we have communication, social media, yeah, what did I tell you? Text, call, confession. So you could already be meeting this person. You could already know this work person or whoever that is that has they could just be like very workaholic and work really, really hard. But you could have a confession coming from this person, which I don't think it's the same. Because I feel like this ghost, like, I feel like this ghost is the spy, you know, is a person from the past that I feel like it's still lingering, but you're moving away from it. I just feel like the energy is still there. With these choices, stay or go, on and off, crossroads, it could be that you have a decision here to make around someone that is just not giving you truly what you deserve. So I think, how are you settling? How are you creating and attracting this energy in your life? And I also feel like this is talking about, again, the energy, but it's more in the sense of like the past, you know, how are you letting the past and past wounds and fears get in the way and prevent you from moving forward with someone really good. I do feel like you're both going to be a little bit, okay, how do we move with this? You know, I feel like you and this, like the good person, I feel like it's going to be a bit, okay, do we want this? Are we going to do this? I feel like it's going to be a bit tricky. We do have this flirt, attraction, alluring player, and chemistry. So lots of passion here. I definitely feel like it's there between the two. But again, don't settle for just a passion. Create something solid with it. And I feel like that is your biggest thing, because you deserve the world and you deserve someone that can provide to you that. And I feel like it is important that you set those boundaries, okay? We also have family. So for some of you, you definitely could be starting a family here. But yeah. So let me actually, before we go into the final things, I do want to pull, can you tell me a bit more about this past person, the toxic person? We have the Queen of Cups, King of Swords. So they're hiding behind a mask. Yeah, this is definitely an ex. This is someone that you either, you know, let go of. Maybe you ghosted that person, you blocked that person, but they're definitely around. They definitely have this player energy. Very passionate. And the thing is, they have feelings, but they are hiding behind a player energy. And I just don't think that that is gonna work, you know. Because I even feel like this Five of Pentacles is your guides asking, please move away because you have better things around you, you know? So tell me about this like new person, or this, you know, this person that is actually good. 10 of Cups, yeah, that could be the one for sure. The Magician, so you could definitely still be getting to know this person. You may not be around them anymore, or if you're already in a committed relationship and this is about having a child or something, well, you may not know that you're pregnant or that your partner is pregnant, but I feel like the conversation hasn't happened yet, and so that's what it's saying. It's like it's a future thing, but it's definitely like already around your energy. I also feel like you're gonna have a lot of options, and you're gonna have a lot to choose from if you're single, but there's definitely someone here that is a 10 of Cups. Okay, and again, it could definitely be someone that I do feel like it could be someone that you both think you don't have feelings for each other, or it is definitely someone that you're going to meet eventually. You haven't met yet, and it is someone that you could possibly meet through that vacation or through career. All right, but it's definitely going to lead to your happily ever after. So I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Yes. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, so let's pull here some self-care cards. We're also going to pull some self-care dice, and we're going to finish up with some important zodiac signs and zodiac months for your year, okay? So let's see here. We also already have, I kind of feel like this March could be the past person. We also have Aquarius coming through. For the new person, we have Virgo and Gemini. And I do feel like the May could also be the new person, or the, you know, the person, which is also Taurus energy. All right, but let's see here. What do we have? Feather, think first before you judge, which is definitely that thing. It's like don't let your past wounds get in the way of you actually getting into this connection and allowing the connection to be here. We also have Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Yeah, it's that thing of like the inner child. Really do the things that light you up. Really do the things that make you feel good and make your inner child feel seen and feel respected. We also have Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. I feel like friendships are actually going to be very significant for you. And bottom of the deck, stand up for yourself, bitch fire. Don't take anything less than you deserve, okay? And also expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. I really feel like, especially when it comes to career, you're doing it from a place of, this is what I want, this is what I like, this is what I want to create. And I feel like that is definitely going to bring you the good positive vibes. Okay, so we have, oh, look at that, inner child. Yeah, definitely focus and connect with your inner child this year. You're definitely not going to regret it. We also have be creative and money. So again, something creative could lead to a lot of money, but don't be afraid to pamper yourself, and don't be afraid to like have fun. Okay, I feel like that is really something that you need to indulge in this year when it comes to that work-life balance. Like, have fun, okay? And also clean the house. I feel like this is talking especially about like clean the house in terms of connections. Clear away anyone that is a player, anyone that is not good for you, and you know it. You know deep down that who is good for you and who is not. So don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to walk away from those people. All right? Oh goodness. Anything else? Can we get, okay, that's it. So yeah, look at that, Libra. I definitely feel like you could have a toxic Libra somewhere around here. But we have Cancer and July, which is actually Cancer season. So a Cancer or Cancer season could be significant for you this year. We also have Aquarius, Aries, and October, which is that Libra season, or that Libra person. So I definitely feel like this is giving you a little heads up, like, hey, this might not be very good energy. Aquarius season could be very significant, which is pretty soon. But then we have this beautiful Cancer energy that I feel like it's that, you know, that new person. I really feel like there is someone really, really sweet that make you feel at home, you know? I feel like that is so beautiful. So my Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped and excited you for your 2023. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I do have private readings. The link is going to be down below. And don't forget to check out those pick cards on the Bird's Nest Tarot. Okay? So, I love you very much. I wish you the freaking best for the year and for, you know, all your life. But that is it. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.